on fire.
Really easy launch for 7,000 feet. I guess if you have the wind, it doesn't really matter. There's the lake. Supposedly this is a real lake. I mean, they have a boat ramp. They have a bunch of regulations for the lake. There's all this infrastructure for the lake, but it's not a lake right now. Alright, so I'm gonna get to 2,000 feet. I'm gonna throw on some music. It's probably gonna take around 15-20 minutes to get there. Let me check my ground speed. Ground speed is 33.5 miles per hour, and I believe it's 10 miles away. So it will take around 20 minutes. So I'm gonna throw on some music, and I'll catch up with you guys in a second. What's up there? It's taking quite a bit longer to get to 2,000 feet than expected. So unfortunately, I can't head straight for the sand dunes. This brown square, that's the national park. So I have to stay on the right side of the highway until I reach 2,000 feet. I'm about halfway there. So yeah, that kind of sucks. But the good news is once you're at 2,000 feet, this thing will glide for a really, really long ways. I think it's 7-to-1 glide ratio. So that's 14,000 feet to go glide. So if I run out of fuel, I'll simply glide back. It'll have a tailwind anyway. But I'm not going to run out of fuel. More likely to run out of light. We're not going to have like the longest time over there because we can't go straight there. So until we hit 2,000 feet, we cannot cross this freaking highway. Ooh, I don't like that. Hands on. Alright guys, we're at 2,000 feet. It's pretty bumpy. I'm getting hit by some stuff up here, but we're going to try and head into the park. Quite a long ways, unfortunately, but we still have a little bit of time, and it's looking pretty cool already. It is a bit bumpy, so there is a chance that I will get scared and head back, so I thought I'd talk to you guys now. Check it out, there's sand dunes all over the place. They don't start to be this huge like pile of sand until we get all the way to up to that area, but you can see down here, the sand dunes are already starting. It's definitely a shame that I can't go down into the sand dunes. They're like one of the funnest places to fly a paramotor low over. But these particular sand dunes I think will look really cool from the air. It is quite cold up here. My fingers are already beginning to go numb. It's so crazy to just hop in this backpack and get to 2,000 feet like this. It's really pretty insane. You can see up there they're already getting snow. The pics are getting good. I just want to fill my wide angle with this sand patch. It's getting really bumpy. This is a shame because I have to be hands-on. The good news is I'm at 2,000 feet, so if you have to take a collapse, let's do it at altitude. It'd be quite cool at this point to lose altitude because clearly where we're at right now there's a bit of rotor, but we cannot do that in the national park, unfortunately. This is going to be real nice. The thing I just did is I took a Vertorama. That's a drone trick. If you can't fit the whole thing in the frame, you take a picture up, 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 and then I merge them all in Lightroom, and I get a nice vertical portrait shot with really high megapixel. That is incredible. Really unique pictures because A, we're at 2,000 feet, which is higher than the drone usually maxes out at, and B, it's just not legal to fly drones here, so the only other photographer who could take this picture is in a plane or a paramotor, of course. This is really cool. Alright, I think I gotta start heading back soon. Pretty much out of ideas for pictures anyway. It's easy to forget, like, to shoot telephoto when it's this good, but those are gonna be nice too. Oh my gosh, we're way higher. We're laying on the throttle. We're at 2,700 feet. I can't stop shooting. The light's getting so good. So I'm gonna keep on heading back, but do what I call a fighting retreat. Take photos on the way. Oh, we got a headwind. Oh, it's gonna be a long flight home. All right, we're 20 miles per hour. I don't have my speed bar adjusted yet, so I can't use that. Plus, it really eats through a lot of fuel, I think. But I'm gonna lose this extra altitude I have, because why fly at 600 feet above the limit? And I think as we go lower, the winds are slower, it will go faster. Look at some pics of these mountains too, those look pretty cool. That's more like it. We're making decent time. I gotta want a telephoto of these shadows. They look amazing. Unfortunately, I think we're done with the sand dunes for tonight. Oh, that didn't feel good. It's pretty smooth, but every once in a while you get these big bumps that wake you up. Alright, so the mission now is gonna be to figure out what happened to this lake. So I'm gonna follow the source all the way to where it goes dry. We've got this river over here. That white dot over there is my LZ. It looks like we have some nice fall colors along the way. And I'm just gonna follow this river all the way back to my LZ. Let me turn on the strobe first. Man, I think this might be one of my favorite national parks. It's so beautiful. It doesn't hurt that I flew a paramotor over it. Can't say that about any other national park. Back to the music. Look at this river. That's super cool. Usually it gets less bumpy as the sun goes down, but tonight it appears to be getting more bumpy. We're almost out of the national park. Man, they really made this park quite big. Would have been cool if they just stopped at the sand dunes. Oh man, I'm really shivering. It is super, super cold. Unfortunately, I can't start losing altitude until that water, basically. Alright guys, I figured out what happened to the lake. Clearly, it just created a new lake over here. And all the water stops in this lake, and there wasn't really enough to go around, so it seems that sometimes, probably in the spring, this whole thing is probably filled up, but not right now. Also, this canal is probably using up a lot of the water. My interest in photography goes down quite rapidly when it's this cold out. Oh my gosh, we're finally out of the park. Thank God. I'm just gonna glide home. Get down to some warmer air. I really want to get on the ground. So I still have to circle over my van, check the windsock. Oh, it's so much warmer. It feels like getting into a hot tub or something. there's basically no wind. Oi! Well, that was one of my best landings with this wing yet, aside from the embarrassing collapse of shame at the end. It's better to have the parachute come down to the side, so I try and run and get in front of it and pull brake, but sometimes, you know, it just doesn't work out. But everything else did. What a flight. Oh, look at my wing cam. Did not fare too well on the landing. Hopefully I can repair that. Anyway, I'm gonna clean up and go warm up in my van.